Okay, so now let's read Peppa Pig book, Peppa's Animal Habitat. Today at Playgroup, Peppa and her friends are learning all about different animals and where they live. The type of place an animal lives in is called its habitat. A habitat has everything an animal needs to survive, such as food and shelter. Can you name any of these habitats? Lift the flap to find out if you're right. This place has lots of tall trees. It is a forest. This place is cold and icy. It's the South Pole. This place is under the sea. It is a coral reef. This place is wet and hot. It's a jungle. This place is very dry and hot. It's a desert. Peppa and Danny Dog and Grandad Dog are in the forest, as well as muddy puddles. There are lots of creatures to look for in this cool, damp habitat. Lift the flap to find out where some of them live. What other creature can you spot in the forest? Spider. In forest habitats, spin sticky webs between plants and trees to catch flying insects. Earthworm lives in moist soil and eats bits of dead plants found in the earth. Many beetles live on the forest floor under the damp wood or piles of fallen leaves. Lots of birds build nests in trees. Nests are where birds lay their eggs and look after their babies. Pedro Pony is exploring the jungle with his friends. This warm and wet habitat is home to many interesting creatures. Can you spot any? I can see a tree frog. They live in trees and are active at night. Monkeys live high up in the trees where there is a lot of food for them. Sloths spend most of their time resting in trees. Emily Elephant and her family are in the desert. Although it is very hot and dry, some animals have found a way to live there in extreme heat. Lift the flap to see where some of them are found. The desert tortoise can go for a long time without food or water. What under here? Lizard living in the desert often burrow under the sand to get away from the sun. Susie Sheep has gone to the South Pole to find some of the animals that live in this icy habitat. Can you spot any? Penguins can fly, but they can swim super fast. Penguins don't mind the cold. They like to swim in the freezing water. Whales stay warm in the cold southern ocean because they have a thick layer of body fat called blubbers. Kylie Kangaroo is exploring the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Lots of creatures live in this amazing undersea habitat. Lift the flap to see some of them. Coral reefs are not made from plants. Corals are actually very small animals. There are usually many different kinds of coral on one reef. Clownfish like living in shallow water with lots of sunlight. They often make their home in sea anemone. Wow, I can see a jellyfish, a pink sea anemone, and a blue starfish. Green sea turtle lives and fit in the warm waters around a reef, but they can travel very far away to lay their eggs. Can you remember which habitat these creatures live in? Lift the flap to see if you are right. Do penguins live in the desert? No, penguins like the cold. This green sea turtle lives on a coral reef. This lizard lives in the desert. This spider lives in a forest. This earthworm lives in soil on the forest floor. This penguin lives at the South Pole. This monkey lives in the jungle. That's the end.